Hey, hi, I heard you are a videographer. You know how to shoot videos, right? Yes, why? I just want to ask you, but can you help me make a video for my business? Oh, your business, ah? What kind of videos are you looking to make? Aiya, come help me lah. Help you? It will be good for you lah, because you will get a lot of exposure ma. Exposure ma. Exposure ma. Exposure? What kind of currency is that? I only know US dollar, British pounds, Malaysian ringgit, but I've never heard of that currency before lah.
Sampat.
What's up, Sampats? Today I'm going to be Sampat about this. Malaysian designer urges people to stop being jerks to creatives after horrible experience with rude client. So whether you're a photographer, videographer, graphic designer, musician, I'm sure you've heard of things like these before, right? Actually, I can design this by myself, but I don't have the time, so that's why I hire you lor. Aiya, you photographers very easy one lah. All you do is just snap the button, chick-chack, that's it, right? Hey, I know this is our first time working together lah, and I know that at this point we don't know each other very well, but you know, as a sign of good faith lah, for this first time, why not do it for me for free, huh? Get some exposure, okay? Because I have many connections and I can introduce you to many people. Like that, good ma? Then we can have more projects in the future together, confirm one. And I'm sure many of us have heard the last one a lot, right? But it's total nonsense. So you might be saying, but this person at least got client leh, at least got make money leh. So what is there to complain about? Maybe it's just me, but I noticed that this happens more in the creative industry. And I see many clients tend to take advantage of creative people. But the funny thing is, during this whole COVID season, right, what is the one thing that many people out there, right, have turned to in this time of isolation? That's right, it's arts. Whether you're reading a book, you're watching a movie, you're listening to music, you're playing video games, it all goes back to the arts. But anyway, let's just jump into this story. So it says that on 15th of November, Malaysian designer Kimberly Wong went onto social media to share a horrible experience she had with a client, urging Malaysians to stop being jerks to fellow creatives. So we got a few screenshots here, and let's take a look at them and unpack it. So the first one looks kind of standard lah, huh? But immediately when you see the first text from the client, that's a red flag already. This is cute. The rush fees and rounding figure. Thank you. Heart emoji. I'll drop in the payment by tonight. I wanted to ask for your friend's mobile contact. Now, I don't think it's wrong for anyone to assume that if you see a text like this in a business conversation, this person is passive aggressive. I mean, come on, no one in a business conversation would say this is cute in this kind of tone, right? Wow, baby, 这个真的是很可爱哦. It's more of like, this is cute, And if there's one thing that I cannot tahan among many other things, it's definitely people being passive aggressive. Hey, what you want to eat ah? I don't know, you choose lah, up to you lah. Oh, if like that, then we go KFC lah. I don't want KFC leh. Then why you ask me to choose lah, bodoh? So here the designer says, sarcastically of course, I'm dissatisfied and feel cheated, but I will promise payment on the day of and condescendingly call your invoice, rush fees, discount, cute, without conveying my dissatisfaction like a normal adult. That's why lah, just go straight to the point. I mean, if you are a paying customer lah, and you go to a restaurant and the service was bad, the food was horrible, do you go up to the boss and say, hey boss, this meal was quite cute lah? Okay, and in the next screenshot, Kimberly continues to say, once I've used you for your media contact, I'm going to delay payment before finally telling you that I would have gone with someone else if I knew you charged a rush fee, implying your work is subpar, but thanks for coming in handy when I needed help. It even says here in the text, I appreciate you came in handy when I needed help. Take care. Now, if that is not passive aggressive, I don't know what being passive aggressive is. Now, some of you might be asking, what is a rush fee? Well, simply put, it is what it sounds like lah. I mean, if you want things to come out faster, then of course you have to charge you lah. Because think about all the sleepless nights, all the hours that you have to spend in order to create the product. If you want something that is good, and fast, it's not going to be cheap. If you want something to be fast and cheap, it's not going to be good. But this part, once I've used you for your media contact, I'm going to delay payment before finally telling you that I would have gone with someone else. Walao this is like if you go to your friend's house to have a free meal, you know, your friend and the whole family all very hospitable, and then you punch your friend in the stomach. It's like that lah. And then she goes on to say, and then literally do the same thing I'm antagonizing you for by not waiting for your response and paying you without the rush fee, but still inclusive of the discount. This is the thing about Asians lah. We all want a discount. Malaysians like to say, hey, he got free gift or not? Not everything in life comes free. Even when you come into the world your parents still need to pay the hospital fees, right? And then in the next screenshot you see here, wow, she had to do so many things and she was only charging 1,360 ringgit. I'm going to intentionally ignore your multiple requests to include a receipt so you may find out for yourself that I paid you less than what you asked for without informing you, because screw you, Kim, I've decided you deserve less. And she even goes out to tweet and say, imagine my rage when I learned she complained to my boss that I was pricey and that it was unreasonable to charge her a rush fee without warning. I had already ignored her blatant snark and implication that I wasn't worth what I said I was, which quite frankly is already low. To be honest, for the amount of work that this person had to do, it is actually quite low lah. Can you imagine if we actually live in a society where more people think like, oh, you know what? I shouldn't pay you for what you charge. I should pay you for what I think you deserve. I mean, you wouldn't do that to a doctor, right? I mean, say you go to a doctor and you have a bit of problems and you need to go for surgery and all that. Touch wood lah. So you go through the surgery and everything and you are healed. Praise the Lord. And you are all good liao. So when you receive the bill at the end, do you go to your doctor and say, Aiya, doctor, first of all, I just want to say thank you for all the hard work that you've done. It's really cute lah. By the way, I think that after all that, I deserve to pay you only xiao. Now, I'm going to sound like a wealth guru for a moment, but please bear with me because this actually makes sense. You see, as a business owner, whatever you put into the business is a reflection of how much you value your business. So, if you put this much amount of money for your design work, that means you think your business is only worth this much lah. Some of you might be asking right now, why is it that creative people charge quite a lot for their services? It's because, just like doctors who had to pay lots and lots of money to go to medical school, creative people have a lot of things to pay for as well, including the software. For example, for me, the camera, the laptop. You think that don't cost money? And the sad truth is, many people still think that all creative people do is just sit behind their computer or behind their instrument or their cameras and just press one button, everything gao tim liao. And sure, some jobs might be easier than others, but that doesn't mean that, everything must have discount one. Because at the end of the day, it has taken many creatives years and years of hard work and sacrifice for them to be able to reach that point. Anyway, that's it for this week's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're a creative person, why not type in the comments and, share what are some of the horrible things that you had to go through when working with clients. Also, don't forget to share this video to your creative friends as well. If you want to read the full story, you can check out the link in the description box below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and, why not check another one of my videos. Until then, peace out.
Sampat.